everybody. Guess who's here and highly caffeinated? Me. Yeah, it's me. Today we're gonna keep it chill. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. I haven't done one in a minute, so it's time for me to do one again. There's a lot more people here now than when I did my last Q&A. So it's my job to inform the masses about me by answering your juicy questions. So I asked y'all to ask me questions over on my Instagram story and then here on YouTube on my community tab. And stay till the end for a very, very exciting special announcement. I got so many questions. So all the questions I have split up into 4 different categories. So we're gonna start with just general life and career and school things. A question I got a couple times, how old are you? And guys, I am shockingly 21 years of age. All the time people think I'm a teenager. And while I might still feel like that up here, it's not the case. I am in my 20s. So I'm basically on my deathbed. What made you start YouTube? And who was your inspiration? I can't remember if I've ever talked about how I started YouTube. I had a channel with my younger brother where we would do challenges and Bean Boozled and like that. Real 2015-esque content. And then eventually I decided to just make videos of myself because I wasn't actually on camera. It was my brother who was on camera. So I was like, it's my turn to shine. I made this channel in 2016 and started posting videos, and I've been posting videos ever since then. My inspiration, I'm gonna go ahead and blame the 2014 British YouTuber Takeover. So Dan and Phil, all that group of vloggers like Zoella, Joe Sugg. And then also in the same era, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the beauty gurus of the time. Anyone whose saturation is level 100. So we're talking Alicia Marie, My Life is Ava, and no one else is coming to my head, but you know the group. That group. So I would say they maybe were my inspiration because I was watching them all the time. This is a question I got a lot, which is, if you are in college, what are you studying? What are your future plans? Did you go to college? Just a lot of college related questions, if I'm in college or not. So funny story, I actually did indeed drop out of college. Yeah, that's something I did this year that was crazy. Technically, I'm taking a gap, but there is a 99.9% chance I'm not going back. Yeah, let's just say I dropped out. I was in my junior year and was fed up. I was tired of it. I was deteriorating as a person. I don't think that college is meant for everyone, and I burnt myself out to the point of no return. So that's where I'm at with my college journey. If you're curious, I was studying, they called it media arts, was technically what I was studying. So just basically film and television production and stuff like that. Yeah. This year has been not great for up here, but it's fine. And then some people asked, what is your advice for people who are beginning college? Don't go. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You should go. Everyone should go. I would say my biggest advice is don't overload your schedule to the point of being burnt out, because that's the worst feeling ever and it takes a lot to get back from that. Especially academic burnout. Yeah. This is another question I got a lot. How do you afford all your vinyl? And then also, are you a full-time YouTuber? What's up? People were asking about my job and how I make money and how I can afford to be this broke. So I am indeed now a full-time YouTuber / content creator since dropping out. So this is what I'm doing, guys. I make money from YouTube through AdSense, which is just the ads on these videos. Not a lot, but enough to sustain this. Not including the past few weeks, because the past few weeks has been insane with all the recent vinyl releases. I don't know what's happening there, but my bank account is crying. She's actually screaming for help. So yeah, I make money from YouTube. I also make money from sponsorships on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And then I also do UGC sometimes, which if you don't know what UGC is, it means user generated content. And basically you just make content for the brand to post on their page. It's just for the brand to use on their socials and advertisements or whatever. And then I also do Fiverr. I make edits on Fiverr, fan edits. And I've been doing that, I want to say since COVID. Since 2020 maybe I've been doing that, and it's fun. It's cool. I get to make a lot of edits, which I love. I love editing. Okay, moving on. I just got one that said love life, generally dating life, embarrassing experiences. I would say my love life is actually non-existent. I've been in one relationship that wasn't serious back in high school and haven't dated since. So I'm not currently dating anybody. I am single. Embarrassing experiences? Dude, All of it? Oh god. Okay, back in high school, I had the most insane crush on this guy. Not the guy I ended up dating, a different guy before that. And it was actually like life or death with this guy. Like, it was something. I really hyperfixated on this guy and it was not okay. It was really not okay. Funny thing, we only ever talked through Snapchat. Only ever through Snapchat. I don't think I ever once spoke to him in person, even though we passed each other in the hallway every single day. Isn't that crazy? That's so cool. He was so into me. And I really thought he liked me. And he led me the f on. It was so bad. Anyways, then I found out that he got a girlfriend. I found out through an Instagram post that he posted. And then he like Snapchatted me, red hearts, and said he loved me. That's awesome. Isn't that so awesome, guys? I guess I just have that kind of effect on guys, you know? The kind that makes them not want to actually date you and just lead you along. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, yes.
Did God forget your gay awakening? No. Shout out to Megan Fox and Transformers. That was crazy. Okay, let's move into the next section of questions, which is all about vinyl and my record collection. How long have you been collecting records? I think I got my first record in 2018 as a gift from a friend, but I didn't start like seriously collecting until I want to say 2022. What made you start collecting vinyl? And honestly, I have no idea what was going through my brain when I started this hobby. I think I just needed a hobby. I had just graduated high school. I was like, I need a new hobby. I need something to distract me from the fact that I am going to college and I think it's gonna kill me. So I decided to pick up record collecting. I have always liked having physical media of my favorite media, and since music is like my favorite thing in the world, it was like, duh, collect records. How many records are in your collection? And if I counted correctly, I think there are 135. Isn't that wild? I didn't even realize I got over the 100 mark, and apparently I'm 35 over that. Ooh, okay. Favorite record / pressing in your collection. I think my picture discs. I love them so much. They're my favorite type of pressing. So I would have to say my picture discs. My most recent is the Sabrina Carpenter Short and Sweet picture disc. I unboxed this on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts if you want to go check that out. I love this. It's everything. So that's the most recent picture disc I've gotten and I love it. Another pressing I like. Oh my god, this pressing is so cool. It's Bad Sons, Language and Perspective from Newbury Comics, and it's red translucent with the rainbow splatter. I think this is just so sick. What vinyl do you regret buying? I don't really think I regret any. If anything, I might say The Top by The Cure. This is the Record Store Day picture disc. I don't know. It was more of just like grabbing anything I recognized at that point because I was so high on adrenaline that I was like, I'm just gonna grab it. If anything, I would say I regret this just because it was so spontaneous of a purchase. Okay, what's keeping you from buying the Harry Styles pink pressing? Also, at what price would you buy the Harry Styles pink pressing? If you don't know, Harry Styles for his first album released a limited edition pink variant of his album. It is so extremely expensive online, and that's the reason why I haven't bought it. The only reason I haven't bought it is because like the average price it's currently going for is like $700. Guys, I don't have $700 to be spending on that. If I had $700 laying around, don't you think I would have had it by now? Like, and then the second part of that question, at what price would you buy it for? I think I've decided the absolute most, I'd really not like to pay this, but the absolute most I'd pay for it is $400. Ideally, I'd like it for anything below that. So yeah, if anyone watching this is selling it, hit me up and I'll buy it from you. I need it so bad, guys. I need it. Please sell it to me, please. Please. What records do you play the most / what record is currently on your turntable the most? Now that I have Short and Sweet by Sabrina, you know it's gonna be that. That one is going to like stay on here for a minute. Other than that, I'm always playing Speak for Yourself by Imogen Heap. It's just such a good album to throw on. Oh my god, it's so beautiful and the instrumentals are incredible. And then Del Water Gap's first album, again, incredible. All right, that's all from the vinyl questions. Now let's get into some other media questions. Have you read any 5-star books lately? I think my latest 5-star read is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I think I read this in like one day. I loved it. This is my first read from Abby Jimenez and I am obsessed, guys. The way this book made me feel, I need this man. Great summer read. Favorite TV show / favorite movie? My favorite TV show is always gonna have to be Pretty Little Liars. I don't care how bad that show actually is, it will always have that place in my heart. I can rewatch it so many times and I'm never sick of it. I'm also currently watching The OC for the first time and yeah, I'm eating it up. And then favorite movie, I'm probably gonna have to go with Ratatouille. It's a classic. Or I think Shrek 2 is kind of getting up there. I love Shrek 2 so much. It is like the most quotable movie for me. I love it. Yeah. Isn't that crazy coming from someone who was a film major? All right, we're into the last section of questions, which is just general music related questions. First up, would you rather One Direction get back together or stay solo? Additionally, would you rather a tour or a new album? Here's the thing, guys. If I had to choose between a tour or a new album, I'm picking new album because I'm telling you, the devastation I would feel for not getting tickets and losing the Ticketmaster war like that, oh my god, it would be the end of me. I can't even imagine not getting tickets to something like that. So I'm gonna say I want them to stay solo. Them getting back together is not an option. That I don't think that would work. So let's just keep them separate. Okay, and then I got a lot of questions just like favorite song / album from a few of my favorite artists. So first, fave One Direction album and top 3 songs. My favorite One Direction album is either 4 or Take Me Home. I'm kind of in between them right now. And then my top 3 songs, this was very difficult for me. Number 1 is obviously going to be Stockholm Syndrome. Number 2, I'm kind of thinking Heart Attack. And then third, either Hey Angel or You and I. Favorite Niall Horan album / song. I gotta say my favorite album is Heartbreak Weather. Favorite songs, Small Talk, Everywhere, Mirrors, If You Leave Me. Yeah, I'll give you 4 instead of 1. And what about it? Favorite Ariana Grande album / song. My favorite album right now, I've been saying that Sweetener is my favorite album, but Positions might be taking that over. So right now it's a battle between Sweetener and Positions. Favorite songs, REM, Every Time, and You Don't Know Me. It's a tie. If I had to pick one album to never listen to again, what would it be? I'm gonna say LP1 by Liam Payne. Not that I really remember a whole lot from listening to that album, but I just think it would be good for my brain to like be cleansed of that because it was so not good. That's all I have to say about that. What are some suggestions for underrated artists / what is a new artist you've been listening to? Some artists I've been loving lately, Never Ending Fall, they just had an album drop and it is so good. Before Short and Sweet came out, that was what was being played repeatedly. Also McGee, is that how you say it? I have no idea. The Beaches' new song is great. Bare Hands has a few singles out and they're great also. So that's who I've been listening to, underrated artist-wise. But if you want to keep up with what I'm listening to, I do have my Spotify link down below. What are your upcoming concerts? Okay, at the beginning of October, first weekend, I'm going to ACL, which is a music festival, if you didn't know, in Austin. And I'll be seeing Catfish and the Bottlemen, The Beaches, Chappell Roan, Foster the People, and a lot more. But those are like my top artists that I want to see. And then on my birthday, October 15th, I'm seeing Inhaler in North Carolina. Yeah. And then the only other concert I have planned right now is Sabrina Carpenter for October 30th in Dallas. I'm so excited, guys. These next few concerts, it's just gonna be so good. Moving on. What are the top 3 concerts you've ever been to / favorite concert? This is so hard. I'm gonna say for sure, Ariana Grande Sweetener World Tour. Getting to scream all those lyrics live was soul cleansing. It was great. It was such a vibe. Everything about that tour is so good. The outfits, hearing her do the breathe-in high note live, like, oh, everything about it was so good. And then, obviously, I'm gonna have to go with Harry Styles Love on Tour. And then my third favorite concert, Niall Horan's The Show live on tour was kind of insane. Del Water Gap too. Like, I don't think I've ever gone and seen an artist and been as excited to see the main artist as I was to see the opener. Like, both of them really brought it. They're both incredible live. And then the last question, someone asked, where did you get your shirt from? Oh, this, guys. This shirt is part of my first merch drop. First ever merch collection I've ever done. I wanted it to reflect my love for vinyl collecting, which is obviously like a very big part of my online presence. There are 6 products in this collection. First up, we have the t-shirt I'm wearing, which says music sounds better on vinyl because it does. And then we also have the same design but in red text on this black crew neck. And then we also have a tote bag with the same graphic on it. And I did make sure that this tote bag can fit records in it, so it's perfect for record shopping and all of that. We also have a set of like vinyl inspired pins. I thought they would just be so perfect to go on the tote bag. And then we also have another white t-shirt that says spinning round and round. It's got this record design on it. It also comes in a crop top version. I've been working on this for months. So I'm so glad it's like finally here, but I'm so proud of how everything turned out and I'm so excited for you to finally see it. So if you want to go shop any of this merch or just check out the website, you can go to simplylily.store. But yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you guys like this. That's it for this Q&A. That's it for this video. That was the special announcement. If you couldn't figure it out, I'm dropping merch. I dropped merch. It's here. It's live. You can go buy it now. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe down below for more videos from me. Check out the merch store, simplylily.store. Check it out, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.